Hello agents and welcome back to another Division video. Here on YouTube I have been asked multiple times in my comment section to take another look at the Merciless / Ruthless. And the reason people have been asking me to take another look at it is because they've made some quite significant changes when we moved from PTS 2 over to PTS 3. Now we all know anything done on the PTS is subject to change, so we can't be unhappy about this because this is just the developers testing the water, seeing how powerful changes can be. But it seems that the changes they've made to this now take it from being a top tier rifle to a pretty mid tier one, because we're going to have to make some compensation for the way it handles again because they've changed the mods. So we'll read through the changes now. I'll throw them up on screen so that you can see them. First of all, they've changed the talent, and from PTS 2 they have now reduced the amplified weapon damage at 7 stacks from 900 to 500 and the explosion damage from 1200 to 500. So that really nice boom at the end of 7 stacks, we're going to see probably just less than half the amount of damage we were seeing, so I'm guessing around 2 million. They've changed the muzzle mod bonus and they've reduced the stability from 20% to 10%. So let's just pull up the mods. So yep, so the muzzle there has been reduced to 10% from 20. The underbarrel mod bonus has been reduced from 20% to 10% weapon handling. So we've lost 10% there as well. And the magazine mod bonus has been reduced from 15% to 10%. So that's not so bad, but this is probably the biggie, the 10% on the weapon handling along with the 10% here on the stability. This is probably the biggie that makes it no longer handle very well. So let's just take a quick look. Oh, so you can see there's a significant jump now, like there used to be, which for mouse and keyboard players I suppose you've got some control of it. It's more like a neck and headshot though to be able to control that, which is pretty tough, and I imagine on a controller that would be pretty tough as well. Let's build the stacks up, see what kind of damage it does. Yeah, so about half on the damage, just less than half as well on the damage roll like we expected. So we'll do it on the wall so you can see there's a significant amount of bounce. Trying to control it, it's pretty hard. And what I'll do is I'll lift the mouse up, whereas before we could spam the left mouse button and not move. Now you can see there's a steady trail up the wall. Pretty straight, but yeah, it's definitely not as laser beamy as it was. So we'll take this over to here. We'll do some shots from this guy. Oh yeah, and trying to spam it consistently, that the control is really hard now, really hard. It soon flew up and made out of control, but we can see the explosion, we can see the amplified damage numbers in the left, just less than half than what we were getting back on phase 2. So what we'll do, we'll make some slight changes to my build, and we'll see what we have to lose in order to keep this, because you know it spams really fast. So we know we've got a contender here for a top tier rifle. It's really nice, pretty easy to get. So what do we have to sacrifice in our all red build to be able to use it, and is that going to be worth it? Because we're going to essentially have to lose some crit damage, right? So 181% right now, which is high at 60% crit chance. Let's just double check I'm not... Oh, let's just put something like that on quickly, look at it. Okay, so I am slightly over, I'm 1.6% over on crit chance. Let's just make sure we've no mods in that say crit chance. No, we've not. So I am slightly over cap, but we won't worry too much about that. Let's just head to the recal station. And luckily enough on my Foxes and my contractors, they're just spec'ing for critical hit damage, so we can make these changes pretty easily. So weapon handling, not enough materials, brilliant. But we can rectify that really quickly as well. There we go. So we'll just go with 10%, and effectively now we've caught up to what the mod lost. So the grip had 20% weapon handling. We've now replaced that. Put this on invulnerable talent. And it's still got some bounce in it. I'm going to lift the mouse up. Nowhere near as much. Nowhere near. But the accuracy, I think, at this point now. Sorry, the stability. The 10% stability loss is taking a hit. But it's definitely way more usable now. Definitely way more usable. So essentially, to make this super viable again, I guess, all we've had to do is lose 12% crit damage. There's still a bit of bounce in it. Headshots aren't going to be the easiest. But if you can spam it quick enough, as you can see, you can certainly rifle through them bullets really, really fast. So what we'll do though, just for true testing, and don't forget obviously we are on the TAC 50 specialization as well, and just to be completely transparent with this, you can see there we've got 15% increased weapon stability, recoil, reduced recoil and faster reacquisition of targets. So on another specialization it certainly could be wonky, but I'm not sure why you would run any other specialization with it. So what we'll do now, we'll recal the gloves. I'm going to put them into weapon handling. So 24 crit damage is a lot to lose. You could give or take the 12, because obviously you're going to gain the explosive damage. So that wouldn't be too bad. And we'll just do a third test on this side. We're going to lift the mouse up. And I think now it's probably returned to where it was on PTS Phase 2. I literally can lift the mouse up and it not move. It bounced straight back down. And to the point I can see I'm overcompensating and actually bringing it down now. So we'll put these on hard. I think we put it on hard, didn't we, when we tested it last? Yeah, way easier to control now. Reload speed's rapid as well, again, which we must take note of for if we're looking at, you know, how much DPS this does. But I think it's overkill. Adding the 20% is literally overkill. So I think essentially to bring it back into where it was in PTS 2, just 10% weapon handling on your build is going to make it super nice. And that explosive damage still does do a good chunk. It does do a good chunk of damage. So we'll put it on a shield. Yeah, still okay. So yeah, 12% crit damage is going to be the loss unless you run something else you can replace. I certainly can't. But yeah, really good still. Really nice. Unfortunately, I don't like losing damage reds to basically gain a weapon handling, but in this case we are gaining some reload speed that's going to help up the DPS as well. So not a terrible replacement, but for people that really like the gun and really do want to use it, it certainly still is viable with just one change to your build. Thanks for watching everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come and check me out over on Twitch, twitch.tv/DJTickle. I stream there most days, helping the community out with anything Division related. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching everybody. Goodbye.